Welcome everybody to the Overthinking Football Show. This, of course, is a special presentation. It's a watch-along of Euro 2024, and we are watching France versus Poland. That is the game that we're watching. I know. I posted something different. Apologies. But I'm here. Let's see how this game is going to pan out, and let's see if France can finally make do on all of that talent that they have, man. They've got so much talent, and bringing in Mbappe and doing all of those things. So let's see if that helps at all in this game and whether France can beat Poland. Now, I just want to, one last thing. So yeah, 22 seconds in, France versus Poland. The starting lineups are as follows. For Poland, Skorupski in goal, Kwiatkowski, Daviovic, Owix, Bednarek, Zalewski, Zielinski, Moder, Ziemensky, Frankowski, Urbanski, and the striker Lewandowski. That is your starting lineup for Poland. For France, you have Maignan in goal, you have Kunde, Upamecano, you have Saliba, Hernandez, Tshwane, Kante, you have Rabiot, Dembele, Mbappe, and Barcola. Two changes made to that France team. Of course, Griezmann finding himself on the bench, as well as Thuram also finding himself on the bench in this game. Mbappe, of course, allowed back in. Mbappe had a little bit of an injury there. Broke his nose, but elected not to go for surgery, choosing rather to stay in and see the surgery later. That is what Mbappe has chosen to do, and now he gets to play. We've been complaining that, France is missing a little bit of a spark, a little bit of a person who's going to go forward, a little bit of a, somebody who's going to want to try start something, take responsibility, put it on their necks, on their backs, and play for the team. So that's going to be very interesting to see. The last time these two teams met was when France knocked out Poland in the World Cup, and I believe Mbappe scored 2 goals in that game, if I am not mistaken. In the last 5 games, France has 2 draws and 3 wins. The most recent game being the draw versus Netherlands, 0-0. They've only scored 1 goal in the tournament so far. Only 1 goal has come from France in the tournament so far, and that was an on goal. So let's see if France can give us a little bit of something here, so we know what they're working with. Well, Agent, the funny thing is, the club apparently is very concerned about this situation, because if he doesn't do the surgery now, he's going to have to do it during maybe a preseason. Who knows how long he's going to be out? But I guess if you can play with a mask here, maybe you can play after the thing. But I don't know, Agent. Usually if the injury is bad enough, you'll go and do it. So he did break his nose, but I guess they've deemed it okay. Austria will beat the Netherlands. Hey, yay. Master Chidi, is that what the bet slip is saying? If that's what the bet slips are saying, we'll go with that. As it stands in the group right now, Netherlands are sitting number 1 with 4 points. France are following also on 4 points. And then Austria on 3 points, and Poland, Shem, no points to speak of this far in the tournament. So there's plenty of permutations that happen here, right? If France wins today, obviously they're through. If Netherlands wins today, they are through. But if France were to draw this game or lose this game, that opens the door for Austria to take over. The goal differences are all the same for the top 3 guys. They each have a +1 goal difference. So you can tell, man, that it's hanging on the balance. It's not as bad as, it's not as hanging on the balance as Group A, Belgium, Group E, but there's still some intrigue to be found in this game. So Didier Deschamps has continued to play the same midfield. So you have Kante playing in the CDM. With him is Rabiot and Tshwane. Kante has been incredible this tournament. In the 2 games he's played, okay, the first game I wasn't so sold on him. The second game, He was running the midfield. He was making tackles at the back. He was the first port of call when you're passing out from the back, but then also going up front, almost getting assists for Griezmann, almost getting runs in behind. He was doing every single thing. And you wonder where Rabiot was. You wonder where Tshwane was as well in that game. Koundé has been a little bit of a weakness for France there on the right-hand side. If you attack him, he will offer up that side. So that is a very interesting thing that we have to keep watching here and see what happens. Guys, I'm sorry. I believe I posted the wrong photo in the run-up to this. I am so sorry. There we go. Let me do this to avoid more confusion. Anyway, guys, tell me, who's winning this game? Ay, man. This is why Lewandowski gets angry. It must be so hard. It must be so hard to be a star player in these teams. It must be so hard. Because I can imagine a guy like Lewandowski, he's so used to having man. He's so used to having people on his level, right? Austria leading. Hey, Ziawamus. Let me see if I can't get a live table here. Ziawamus. If Austria is already leading. Oh, you're watching that one? Oh, you're not watching France, agent. But it's fine, it's fine. Watch on that side and you can be our reporter who's watching live. Oh, Xavi Simons is on the bench. Why did they just start now? Oh no, it's a goal. Sorry, it's a goal. Oh, another on goal. This Euro has so many on goals, man. Pendulo says he should have done Holland versus Austria. I get it, guys. Me, I chose my teams. I chose my teams, unfortunately. No, guys, watch it on that side. Then we can have a conversation. We can have a conversation at halftime as to what is happening. On goal is the leading goal scorer. On goal is the leading goal scorer. Hey, man, Peter Drury is commentating the Netherlands-Austria game. Hey, Uchara, I didn't get the memo. Let's see if France can make it exciting at least. So I know that I'm watching this for a reason. I want France to win this tournament. I've said it from the beginning. I was calling on France. They haven't been convincing enough, to be honest with you. But it seems like it's the curse of the big teams. The big teams at Euro don't know, man. The big teams at Euro don't know what they want to do in this tournament. Oh, there we go. Live table. Yeah, live table. Austria is then number 1 with 6 points. France, as it stands, would be number 2 with 5 points. And then Netherlands would be third with the 4 points that it has. Funny enough, as it stands, Netherlands probably still qualifies as a best third place finisher, because I don't think there's any other third place finisher that has 4 points up to this point, if I'm not mistaken. But let's see. Agent says, you know, I'm a fan of tactics, so Austria's tactics under the infamous Rangnick is well coached. Oh, why is the infamous, agent? Go deeper. Why is the infamous? But let's see. Ausintabi, welcome, Ausintabi. Lekai kamo, Ausintabi. Scooby-Doo. Thank you for the follow. Agent is off season. Yeah, when I tell you guys that I'm out of office, you guys take it lightly. I'm hearing, Tavanipo, that it's on. And it's like, let me do this. I haven't done this for this tournament. Let me make it a dual watch along. I'll put it on my phone and see how long we last. Because you guys are making me feel like I need to go watch now. You're making me feel like I need to go watch. Let me put on dstv stream. I might be a little bit behind, but I'll be watching. Ngolo Kante. Oh, France with a ball played into the box from Dembele's side. Dealt with. The smaller sides have been playing better football. That much I will say to you guys. That much is true. The smaller countries, the unassuming countries, they've been playing way better football in terms of how they build up, in terms of their combinations, and all of that stuff. I'll also play both games. I hope my network responds. Says Umpendulo. Hey guys, I've only done this for PSL, to be honest with you. Taripo says 100%. Junior says the Netherlands versus Austria side is giving plus camera quality. The France one, I get smoke. Yeah, people are bringing in smoke now. They saw Turkey. Dembele beats his man. Let's see if he can find the ball. Far post. France just hit the upright. Hernandez. A ball was played across the face of goal by Dembele, who has been very active in this game so far. Played right across, all the way through to the far back post, where Hernandez tried to hit it in, and Skorupski got something. Come all to the all Austria is the game. I'm going to be live by the time of the England game. No, I can't do the England game today, guys. Apologies for that. I will watch it with you. I missed England the last time. But unfortunately, there's a prior engagement I have to attend to. So I can't watch that game and complain about England. I see Netherlands is trying to get back into this game. Eh? They're trying to come back. They know that third place is not a very nice place to be. But Netherlands doesn't have finishing. In their game versus France, they got into the France box quite a lot. But Memphis and Kimang Frimpong, they want to do all these fancy things. I wasn't live for it. There goes that Hernandez chance. Saved by Skorupski. This France team is waiting for Mbappe to just decide. Let's just say, sorry to take you back. PSL approved other teams to be sold in a short space of time, but others take a while. Hey, the business of the PSL, guys, Leslicious, the business of the PSL, hey, I don't want to act like I know what's happening. It's behind closed doors for a reason. And it seems like Swallows has a lot of issues. So it's either the PSL has a gripe specifically with Swallows. Here comes Kante attacking. You should have shot that ball, Kante, man. He was looking for Mbappe there. Kante making a run inside, almost getting there, but instead of shooting, he decided to try play it out to Mbappe. Kante is everywhere, guys. Kante is everywhere. But as I was saying, it's either the PSL has a vendetta against Swallows or everything Swallows does paperwork-wise is wrong. We will never know the truth. Oh, here comes Poland. Oh, cleared. What a ton of events yesterday. I'm rooting for Modric. Well, the old man, there comes, you see, finishing. What did I tell you guys? What did I just say 2 minutes ago about Netherlands? Finishing is their downfall. When they get into the box, they don't know what to do. Cross back in, couldn't finish. Guys, well, I'm watching both matches. I know I'm showing France-Poland, but you guys gave me FOMO. Oh, shot by Poland. Saved by McNair. Yellow card. Somebody has to get a yellow card. Protect the keeper, boy. Oh, Promise. Did you bet anything today? Did you bet with your dad? We want an update. Where did the 500 go? Did you pay it? Pedro says, Kante trying to be Pogba there. Kante is the only one that's playing. He's the only one in the midfield that's playing. That's the sad part. France's midfield is not giving anything. Rabiot is always missing. He wants to be a left winger. Tshwane, I don't know if he's not sure of his role when Kante is on the pitch. But look, Kante is receiving on the wing. He's coming inside. He's making runs. Oh, hey, what a hard worker, man. What a hard worker. Promises I know, I'm watching the game alone. Guys, with the betting, what do the bet slips say today? Please tell me what the bet slips say.
The game has changed today. There's betting, there's all these people are emotional.
The game has changed today. There's betting. People are emotional. Eh? Pop Steak warned us about this betting thing. I think guys that play in Saudi just came here to enjoy themselves. Is Saudi the right place, guys? Like, is Saudi a high enough quality? At least Kante is playing. I'm glad Kante is actually giving a great account of himself. You don't need to pass Mbappe all the time. You don't need to pass Mbappe all the time. Counter. Counter. They slowed down the counter. Mara Austria hasn't been up in a while. Okay, let's see. I was watching Brazil yesterday, Mr. OT. Copa America is better than this as it stands. It's just sad because I can't watch Copa. At the time of Copa doesn't work with the watch-alongs, so I can't watch it. And also, kinda Supersport doesn't have the rights to Copa, ne? Oh, shot in anger there by Poland. It goes all the way over the posts. There's so much football happening now. Okay, Mpendulo. Copa or AFCON? Who's better? Poland can cause a shocker to France. They just need to man up this junior. Now, but they've got a very good play. Like, okay, at the back. Once they cross the halfway line, I don't know what's happening. Pendulo says AFCON. Oh, France has no game plan, bruh. France has zero game plan. How are you playing high balls to Usman Dembele? MK, how are you doing, MK? Yeah, member. I hope you saw then what the group is like. I hope you saw what that WhatsApp group is like. Here come Netherlands again. Watch, watch. Watch the decision making. Oh, Saliba, my Rolls Royce. Aye. Best defender in the EPL. For me. I don't know about you guys, but for me, Saliba. Willow. Guys, what does Rabiot do? Just like, what is the point? 3 games in, you're keeping Rabiot in. What is Rabiot's role in that defense, in that midfield? There we go, Kante. Cross it back, Kante. Ay, boy. There was a play inside, boy, son. It was Mbappe. Mbappe was open. Ay, Kante. Siana, welcome, Siana. We're doing both games. Netherlands, Austria, France, Poland. I'm going to try to keep up with both of them. Hi, MK. I don't know what that was. I don't know what that was. Okay, here comes Austria. So yeah, I was saying, I don't see the point of Rabiot, honestly, in that team. I don't see any point to him. And they love him. Maybe if we could see a Kamavinga there, maybe we would see a little bit of something as well. But now you've taken out Griezmann, which is fine. I'm for that. And you've played Mbappe is meant to be like a 9-ish 10. So your wing play or your wing, hey Kante, your wing play or your wing effectiveness or danger is not it. What does Didier Deschamps have against Giroud? I know he's older and all of that stuff, but what does he have against Giroud? I swear, if we do a touches map or those stats study touches, I swear N'Golo Kante is, everything's running through him. Dembele is having fun though. Dembele is having fun. The media aspect of AFCON is increasing recently. There were highlights on TikTok to catch the eye. Hey, and UEFA's being very strict on TikTok. France has become toothless, I'm telling you. They don't have a way to play, Msiana. They have no way to play. Like, I don't know, we've now watched 2 games. So over 180 minutes of them, 200 if you add this. So it's over 200 minutes of France. And for the life of me, I still can't tell you how they build up.
I don't know what you guys are doing. I'm trying to figure out the formation. I'm lost.
Like literally, I don't know where they're meant to build up, how it's meant to go, how it's meant to progress, what is meant to happen. Mbappe is just standing there right now. What is he meant to do? I don't know, man. Same thing Henry has against him. Against whom, sir? Kolani, I believe with you. I agree 100% with you. Kante is an incredible player. He's been holding France down. And that's because he has to defend, and then he has to attack, and then he has to make assists and cross the ball and make runs. Abu Tshwane abekho la. Oh, against Giroud. What's wrong with Giroud, guys? What's wrong with Giroud? Top goal scorer of France ever, gives you a target man in the box, is able to lay off balls to the other guys. So if you play the balls high, he wins the ball, he lays it off. He loves making those passes through, so you'd probably see Mbappe be a little bit more active. There's so much that Giroud gives you. Now, I understand, I'm an Arsenal fan. And I don't have a very good relationship with him. Oh, yellow card, ref. Let him play. Let him play. He was so scared of him. Zaluski, he was so scared of him, he actually grabbed him. He grabbed Mbappe in the other box because he's afraid. In the other box. Netherlands, guys. Netherlands and finishing. I told you guys from, I wasn't even watching the match. Netherlands' problem is finishing. And then in the box play, Netherlands. Kuma Nwabatu can't do anything about that. Malome Kuto says, Kante is overrated. Look, I'm not even rating the player. I'm just saying that when we talk about work in this game, in the previous game, he's put in the most work of everybody. And he's doing it, as the basketball players would say, on both sides of the court, on both sides of the pitch. Kante is doing everything. So you might say he's overrated, Malume Kutso. I'm just saying that in the match, I'm seeing him way more than the other midfielders. Nkosi yami, Austria. I'm not Austria, Poland. Bacola puts a ball in, corner to France. Why wasn't Netherlands pressing like this at the beginning of the game? Even last game, didn't they did a similar thing? No, they weren't pressing last game. I'm confusing them with Turkey. Was it Turkey? Yeah, Netherlands and missing. I'm telling you guys, Rabiot has also been a good player for France in the Euros. I don't know, user 74. I don't know. I think him going missing from the center gives so much work to everybody else. To be honest with you, he runs up the left-hand side most of the time. That is where you'll find him. But him running up the left-hand side while you have somebody in front of you, look, now he's what, an 8? 57% ball possession to France. Austria is standing back now. Why? Agent, I think we watched enough Euros to understand that for some reason the European teams, when they take a lead, they sit back and wait. It's like, job well done. Kante was the reason they won the World Cup with Mtiti the last time they won it. Says Mtlagane Ipo. Agent says they need to bring in okay, Van Persie Vegos. Is that what you guys are calling him now? Yeah, man. Rednick thinks they can get to halftime. 19 minutes is a very long time to play if you're trying to get to halftime. Very, very long time to play. The European teams don't believe in getting 2 goals and then like sitting back. And I know, I don't want to make it like it's always a bad thing. It depends on your situation. But a lot of these teams, there'll come a time when Netherlands turns up the volume. We saw what happened with, was it Hungary? Who scored in the final minutes? Oh, what a break. Hola. The sweltering heat of Europe is killing these players. Huh? They need to bring in a modern day Van Persie. Oh, the modern day Van Persie. Is he? I know I've got a tough relationship with Van Persie, but is he really the new Van Persie? But agent, just to let everybody know, what team are you affiliated to in the EPL? Agent says exaggerating, but proper clutch player. Okay, here's a question. Why are these game changers being left on the bench? So you think about your Kingsley Comans, you think about your Cole Palmers, you think about those type of players. Why are they being left on the bench a lot of times in these games when they could make some difference? Now, I'm not saying that automatically they will be doing the work, but you know there's a Cole Palmer, you know there's a Kimang, the wing for France. Why am I forgetting his name? We know you have all these players there. Kingsley Coman. So what happens there? Solani says Kunde always looks like he's tatazeling.
Bathi nokusheka ngesulu. Oh, khakhaze. Why you khakhazeling, my brother? Relax.
Master GD says, when will Africa host another World Cup again? Shouldn't it switch continents? It's meant to do a lot of things, but I guess it comes down to votes and stuff like that. and also facilities. Which countries can carry that? No, but isn't there a joint World Cup that's going to be partly played in Morocco? Wait. Okay, they put in a joint bid. I just don't know who won it. Morocco, Portugal, and Spain had put in a joint bid. So technically, Africa would be hosting, technically. But yeah, Portugal and Spain with Morocco were the ones that put in a bid for 2030. Let's see. Tanipo says they affect the game more when they come in as subs plus favoritism from managers. But we don't even see those subs. Like you'll see Didier Deschamps making the most random of subs and you'll be like, Mara, my guy, what game are you watching? I don't understand what game you're watching or what you want to affect the game with. Lewandowski Wabatu, guys. It's so sad to be Lewa. Doesn't have the passes that he gets at club level. Oh, Lebza. Lebza says he's watching on TikTok. He's watching on YouTube because he wanted to be different today. Welcome nonetheless, Lebza. Why Southgate? What Southgate is doing to Palmer is so foul, benching him. That's what I'm saying. That, you know, these coaches, especially the big coaches, the big name coaches or the big team coaches, they have stale tactics. They have very weird subs. Their teams don't have any fluidity. They're tactically rigid, so they're not changing anything when they're playing. They're not adapting to anything. They're not doing, you know, what you expect from a big name, big team coach. Honestly, at this Euros, I'd much rather watch a Turkey play. For example, Turkey, they, for me, that's when you watch them, they actually play. They can't win to save their lives. They struggle, but they play great football. Which then begs the question, style over substance. As much as we complain about these big teams, they are winning. How do you put Gallagher and leave Palmer on the bench while you're not winning a game? Okay, Southgate, oh. My theory still sticks. Southgate wants to play super boring football, super English football. I think he wants to be conservative. He wants to do all that. Oh, Lewa with a chance. McNair with the save. Cross played in, headed back across as you should by Lewa. Just couldn't find the bottom corner of the net, but also I think McNair got a finger on it or something. Oh no, he didn't. He was far away from it. Someone said, why are they obsessed with running? Yeah, why are they obsessed with running their brains? Oh, but we haven't seen brains here. We have not seen brains. "34 minutes in the France game, it is still 0-0. Southgate ain't know what he's doing. I told you guys my theory, but I mean, this has been Southgate. You know, it's 8 years in that job. 8 years Southgate is in that job. So he's not a newcomer. Sam Kante being asked to do all these things. He doesn't even have the passing range for some of the things he's attempting. Case in point. But like, I've been saying, his fellow midfielders aren't helping him with anything. And that on goal was so random. Yo, that on goal was so random. That's what I'm saying, in Taranipo. 8 years, but no trophies. Okay, he's got into a final. Last Euros, he was in the final, so I mean, it's fine. Wahab. Hey, agent, we saw on this side first. We saw on this side, for those who are watching France and Poland, and I'm like, drinks break. Is it that hot, or what's happening? Whilst it's the Euros and Copa America, what's our African teams doing right now? We're on holiday. We're on holiday. That's what's happening. We're on holiday. We're enjoying vacation. I'm not a player, but as the Chiefs person, as a Bafana person, in Europe right now. Agent, is your match tactical or boring? Oh, that drinks break was fast. Shembule Wandowski. Agent says interesting in tactical. Okay. Kante just getting the... What if Kante was more selfish? Who would you play Palmer for? I'd play Palmer as a second half sub for Foden, if you're starting with Foden. I'd play him off the left-hand side. Actually, I take that back. I might play Gordon on the left-hand side and then have Palmer be a sub for one of the 10s. So whoever's playing 10, sub them. No. Talipo, I'm not. I am the furthest person from being a Southgate fan. I don't rate him. What I was saying was just that I feel as though there's a lot of things at play, even in the France team, for example. There's a lot of things at play, you know, ball equip, the English media, you have the type of selection of the players that you need to make, so you can't leave Foden behind. Even if you don't know how to use him, you can't leave Foden behind. Then there's the experimentation with Trent in midfield and all of those weird things that it almost feels like this is a coach who, for lack of a better term, is being forced to put all these players together, right? And I don't think it's hard forced, like you have to do it or there's a person who whispers in your ear. I think it just comes down to literally him having to make the public proud or happy. I rate if Gareth Southgate coached his own team and picked his own players, it would be a bunch of Harry Maguire type players. The Harry Maguire of every position you can think of would probably make it in because that's like that English thing. I also think it's a problem that you don't want to bring in a tiki-taka coach or a coach that can do those type of things and copy from Pep and whatever, right? But then you pressure Southgate into having to try to do that stuff. Austria missing point blank range. Is player number 10. Palmer for Saka. Ooh. So he would definitely start on the bench. Yes. He would definitely start on the bench. That English team is way too talented. It's super talented. But I would bring him on. I think my fight has been when Southgate has made changes. It's been Bowen coming on for Saka, Gallagher coming on for Trent. There hasn't been like an imagination thing to it. Like, oh yeah, there's that guy who's on form, proper on form, or has been changing games for Chelsea. We need a game to change, and you don't bring him on. That's weird to me. How did United miss on Sabitzer, says Agent. I Love Football says Southgate is the 9 out of 10. Explain. I Love Football, explain. Are you saying is a 9 out of 10 really good? And just explain there. Oh, Netherlands. Netherlands comes out of so many games with the most shots and the least on target. Oh, France almost scoring there. Mbappe showing a little bit of that selfishness. Didn't let Barcola take that. Maybe if Barcola took it, that little time difference would have worked. Hey, but you can't get angry. Mbappe is the star. Guys, not even 1,000 likes. Really? Post goes on Colin Gallagher starting ahead of Meno. Why are you obsessed with the energy over the brain, says Mujan. Ten Hag wanted Sabitzer, says Mpendulo. Agent says, yo, what a miss by the Dutch. You're going to say that all day long. All match long. Saka is put into the squad to be a scapegoat when they perform poorly. He will be put on the front page. That's actually sad. That's actually sad. And do you know that Bukayo Saka, I'm forgetting the stat now. Bukayo Saka, the stats is the stat, but I know that he should be over 100 for goals, or not over 100% for goals, almost at 100% for goals and assists per game. I'm forgetting the number. It was something ridiculous. What do you mean, Agent? What do you mean? Palmer is in a Tito situation. People are ahead of him in the line. I understand, Malume Kuto. My worry is that the line overshadows the result. If that makes sense. So can you look at the line when it's a tournament and you need to go find a win from somewhere? Can you look at the line? Do you continue playing Trent Alexander-Arnold in a certain position just because of the line? And then now the results are shaky and we're still pointing to the line, you know? Tanipo says, this is the reason why some players end up leaving national teams and change from England to another. Now I remember my goat, Ben White. Ben White, he was fighting with the coaches and then he was like, you know what, guys? Actually, I'm out. Are you going to play me or not? Coach says, no, I would not play you. He was like, I retire from international football and I'm going to go have my holiday. Nagumbisimangu came home because he was called by Bruce. He was like, he was on vacation, rushed home. Never got to play. You could have just enjoyed your vacation, bro. Here we go. Poland are forcing France a lot wider than they have to be. So it's making it very hard for them to take the chances. They're not attacking centrally where maybe you can see the keeper and you can put it into the corner. you have to go by the sides, and keeper's already got first post. But if the situation is like that of Anthony, the team is not stable. He's a good coach, but in England, it's culture that players don't perform well in the national team. I don't necessarily feel sorry for coaches who sign contracts, who should have done their research to know how governance works at their clubs, how much money they could possibly have as an estimate, how much control they're going to have. So if you arrive in England and you know about the media and you know about all that stuff, I get you walked yourself into the fire. You walked yourself into the fire. Perfect example. Yeah, Ben White was like, no, guys, no, I'm going home then. And like, I'm not going home. I'm going to Greece for holiday. I Love Football says England have a lot of great legends like Gerrard, Rooney, Scholes. I can name many, but but they may not have like a lot of skill, I guess, but they give what they have or what. Hey, maybe I need to finish the sentence. Let me see. The line guarantees a result. Newcomers are a risk. Sometimes the line doesn't guarantee results. Look at England. That's just the truth. Sometimes the line doesn't guarantee that. And sometimes the line creates familiarity. It creates a complacency. The coach is not working as hard as he used to do. All of that stuff. Even here, you can tell that Didier Deschamps fine, he's been French coach for a while, but Didier Deschamps just told these guys that, no, guys, go out and play. Just get out there and play. What have they done in the national football? Is culture in England that the national team doesn't perform? Did I go back too far? How many games has England lost? None. None. How many have they won? Okay. Actually, let me check. I don't know why I'm saying that without checking. Okay, we're at halftime. So guys, I'm gonna open up. Please jump in and let's have a conversation about what we saw here in the first half. While I get my graphics right. Okay, so we're trying to watch for both games. So I'll need those that were watching on the other side to just let me know. Which game you're watching and how you feel about the half. Remember, you have to be following me on TikTok in order to jump in and add your show. Right about... Oh, wait. Right about now, for those who are following me, you will see the multi-guest button appear at the bottom of your screen. It's got a pink figure hugging a blue figure, and you can request that way. Click request, I let you in, and we can have the conversations about what we are seeing. Agent, my brother, welcome.
I'm good, man. How are you?
I feel like we've seen a one great game from every 8 type of average here. Tell me, what's happening? How did you see the first half?
I told you there's a great game this side. You're refusing. You're being stubborn.
I watched it, man. When I jumped over, it stopped. Maybe it's me, man.
Definitely it's you. But anyways, I think it's a clash of styles, you know. What's happening with the echo? But anyways, you know, the Netherlands with the tiki-taka, kind of slow football, and Austria with the Germanish high pressing, high intensity football, which is very interesting, and because I feel like Netherlands, when Australia does push up, they struggle a lot to contain them. When they start to be in their faces, they struggle a lot. And I think Austria are playing in intervals. I think first 10 minutes they attack, the next 10 they wait, and the last 15 they attack. So I think that is done to conserve the energy, because the style of play that they're doing, I don't know how sustainable it is until the 90th minute. Because it's a very, very high pressing game. And then on the Dutch side, like you're saying, they need a prolific goal scorer, because they do create chances once they start getting the ball around, especially when Australia is sitting back. They create chances, but they're not finishing it. For some weird reason, I thought Depay would solve that, but he's not. But yeah, very good game. I can't complain.
Okay, let me go to Junior. Junior Palonto, welcome to the show, my brother. How are you?
I'm good, thanks. Yourself?
I'm good. Junior, which game are you watching, and what do you feel about the first half?
Oh, actually, I was watching the game that you're watching, which is France and Poland. Yeah.
Okay.
And so, like, if the first half, I think, France, they have to do. Into kumele bayenze, I think kumele sacrifice uThwane, try put Griezmann, because like Tshwane and N'Golo Kante, they are both doing the same thing. So they must just leave Kante, put Griezmann, and then at the front they must sacrifice Bakola, take Mbappe to the left hand side, and then put in Thuram as a striker. That's how they are going to score.
But haven't we seen that before? We saw it in the first game.
Yeah,
Or
we
something
did
similar.
see that. Yeah, we did see that, but like ngicabanga ukuthi like information le ebasebenzelayo, starting lineup ebasebenzelayo, because with ngaleyo starting lineup they are able to score goals. And they have this first 45 minutes, it didn't look as if they were gonna score anything.
I'm gonna come back. Let me get everybody on the panel. Pendulo, welcome to the show, my brother. How are you?
I'm good, and you, sir?
I'm good. Pendulo, which game are you watching, and how did you feel about the first half?
I'm focusing mostly on the Netherlands one. As the agent said, it's the one that looks more interesting, even from the get-go. When you're looking at the features and considering previous performances, this is the game that one needed to look at. But for me, Netherlands, I think Xavi Simons, they took Xavi Simons out. I think if it's an injury, I didn't see, probably because I was also looking at the France game. If it's an injury, they're really unfortunate, because remember, even in the last game, he nearly scored, and they denied him a goal. So considering the fact that they are toothless, I was really hoping that Malen could show his club performance, because he's usually on target during club games, but probably now he's being rusty. You'll see about that. Maybe if they bring on Vegas in the dying minutes, he'll do something for them. But in terms of accuracy, I can see their Poch. For Austria, he's able to hit the ball on target, and also Marcel Sabitzer there, the technique is proper. I really believe that Austria are in pole position to win this game, mainly because of their body attitude, because I can see people like Ake over there are not really sure what's going on, because they face constant threat, whereas on the other side they don't actually convert.
I'm gonna come back. Let me bring in Msiana. Msiana, welcome to the show.
Hey, good day, OT, and good day, guys on the panel as well. OT, I am watching France against Poland.
Okay, tell me about this game. What did you feel about the first half?
One, there is no game plan. That's number one. Number two, I think Deschamps he has said to the guys, you know football, go there and play and win. Because you could see how they play. There's no structure. They're not playing anything. For example, for me, I wouldn't have come with Rapio in this game.
Chelsea was
At least I
entering.
would have came in with Kamavinga.
Okay.
You know. And the second thing I will have taken out Thuram and come with Giroud. You know, because the last game you need someone that can really hold it up front. The second thing is that you could see, man, that France is trying to force the matters, especially when the last minutes is they had run about a couple of chances that they could have converted, but it's just the luck is not on their side. They and they are also there for the taking. If these balls for Poland were landing on their striker Lewandowski, I'm sure France could have we could be singing a different tune. Just like what's happening in Netherlands. Netherlands is trailing by 1-0 because France. I'm not sure what's really happening there. It's like guys, man, who are collected from the team who never played together. There's no chemistry in them. There's no fighting spirit for. There's only one man. Actually, there are two guys, three. The goalkeeper, Lasiba, and Kante, who are still really working hard for France currently.
Okay.
Shabuti.
Agent, I want to ask you two questions. Number one, how should the teams in your game approach the second half? And then, on goal seems to be the top goal scorer of this tournament. Why is it that we're not seeing the best, if we can put it that way, in terms of play, in terms of, scoring, in terms of, general ebb and flow of a game?
I think with Austria, I think because of the type of game they play, the guys on the yellow card, they need to be subbed out, because they're too aggressive as a team, so if they don't sub out those yellow card players, they're going to get a red card, And again, I'm worried about how fit are they. Some of the styles are good for club football because you're able to build up endurance, you're able to build up endurance, I think that's the word, But as a national team, different players, different styles of play, with this kind of system, can they last the full 90, So hence I'm a bit worried about maybe 70th, 80th minute, they're going to get tired, and then Netherlands for sure are going to bring in the modern David Pacey, who's going to be a threat there, and when they're tired, he's going to score, but yeah, I think both teams are doing well. I don't think there's anything to change except maybe like I'm saying, we need to bring in Netherlands for Weghorst for Gakpo maybe, and then get out the yellow card players for Austria, and then more or less play the same because both teams are playing well. When is that time to attack? With regards to the Euros and own goals is not always a bad thing because an own goal sometimes it means the player was in
Under
a bad
pressure.
position. Sometimes you're under pressure, and sometimes you're caught between a rock and a hard place. You leave it, the player scores. So I think, it has been one of those, especially the latter where you leave it, the other player is scoring, so you have to try and clear it up. That's why sometimes they score goals. And then I think with regards to the style of play, I think is what you said. Firstly, the smaller teams, when they score goals, not even big teams, when they score goals, they're willing to relax on that one goal. They're not willing to push forward,
Yeah.
They're not willing to get that extra surety goal. So I think that's where it goes wrong. And then, like I said, with the big teams, my theory is, and I'm not talking about Netherlands here, my theory is they're waiting for the round of 16 to start seeing good football. If I don't start seeing good football from the round of 16, I'll start judging this team's harshly. But for now, I just feel like they're just on gear 1. They go to gear 2 in the round of 16.
Knockout.
And lastly, the point that makes them difficult to work is because I feel like they have too many stars. And they're all trying to fit all of them inside. I think that's a problem. You just stick to certain players that are going to do the job for you. The ones that are on form, we can bring them as impact subs. But yeah,
A score prediction?
my heart 2-0, my brain 1-1 Netherlands.
Okay. Let me go to Julia. Julia, two questions. What should the two teams, how should they approach the second half? And then why have we seen, such a low quality of games, if that makes sense? What is your thought on that? So if you can answer those two things for me.
Angazi like i-France the way idlala ngakhona ngathi ayifanelanga man, like yabhuduzela ku-final third ngazathi abazali laba abadlala kuba-3 which is uMbappe and then
Or not Dembele and
Dembele and yes
Bacola.
and Bacola, yes. Ngathi abazali, so mina into engiyishoyo what I was suggesting ukuthi abafake uGriezmann, because then if ever i-front three ayithole no combination play, the person we should blame is the attacking midfield, which kumele bring i-creativity to the front three so that they'll be able to play. Bakafake uGriezmann because uyaba understand labo bantu labo, shift Mbappe to the left, put Thuram in the midfield, they'll be able to play. And then with Lona, they should sacrifice, I think, Tshwane. It's either for Kamavinga.
Okay.
So that they can go forward and make more attacks and they'll probably score. Yeah.
And then Poland, Diona.
Poland, I think they did good as far as defending is concerned, because they didn't attack that much. The first 45 minutes, France be dominator low ball position. I think they are looking ukuthi baba catching a counter attack. So I think now they should just stay back, baba and then catch them on the counter. I think that's the game plan that is gonna work for them currently.
According to you, Junior, why are we seeing such low performances coming out of Euro? Shawama on goal, we're not seeing tactics, as you say, in some of the games. It doesn't look like there's chemistry and all of those things. What is causing this at this tournament, in your eyes?
I think ngicabanga ukuthi mina iquad ezifanayo. I mean, look at Croatia yesterday. Croatia has been playing with the same squad for over 10 years, right? For over 10 years, if I'm not mistaken, they've been playing the same football over and over again. So like there's no element of surprise. I think my youngsters, people who are hungry to show off their skills, and whatnot. I mean, if you look at what is this? Spain is different because they have their Yamal, they have Morata, they have all those young good players who are really showing up. I think that's what the difference. Because my country, they're still bringing in the same squad that they've been playing with in the World Cup, the same squad that they were playing in the Confederations Cup. So yeah.
Okay. Let me go to Pendulo. Pendulo, same two questions. What should the two teams you are watching do in order to win the game? How should they approach the game in the second half? And then secondly, what's the explanation, man, for the lack of quality we've seen in the Euros? As far as you see. Is Pendulo still with me?
I already, I'm sorry, I already spoke without turning it on.
Oh, no stress.
Yes, I'm sorry, my brother. I will end with the lack of quality question because I'm seeing that the first half is already starting. Let me be quick.
Netherlands 1-1.
I think what they should do, because I saw that I'm going to start with Netherlands. One thing that I think Netherlands should do, they just scored. I think Netherlands should bring on Ryan Gravenberch, right?
Okay.
So that they can gain control of the ball more in midfield. Also, I saw that they have this boy from Ajax. His name is Steven Bergwijn. So last season he had some deliverables. So there's an eye for gold there. So if they really want to win this game, they should bring someone like that in so that they can create more chances and also bring on Weghorst. As for Austria, they should just keep the same momentum or even probably add more on it, not try to go back and defend, because that might just cost you the game. They've just scored now Netherlands. They want to add more goals. They can probably add the person that I'm talking about.
And then, okay, no, let's do this. For time's sake, let's carry on.
Yes.
But anyway, I want to hear your thoughts, actually. What do you think about this quality question? What's happening in your eyes that's making the quality so low at these Euros? Or seem low?
I think we once spoke about this, that probably these players, they've got fatigued. They're probably tired from, because the leagues now are now intense. So probably it could be that they're tired, and now they get here. They're facing a new system, because the coach in the national team has his own different system, and the coach in the league has his own system. So trying to switch in such a short period of time might just be problematic, because there's a lot that you need to take in, considering the fact that the games themselves, they require a lot of focus and brain power. Do you understand what I'm trying to say? So that might just be the case that Pep Uglalisa is Uglalisa in the right at Man City. When you get here, Pep wants you to be all over the place. You see, no, Southgate in this side wants you to be all over the place. So yeah, it might just be attributed to that. There are a lot of factors that are affecting it, but also the curiosity of the managers. They want to try new things in tournaments that actually require. They just require results other than trying to be fancy and stuff.
Okay, no, but thank you so much. Thank you to the guys that jumped onto the panel now at the halftime. Okay, so as it stands, Netherlands scored immediately after coming on. Swift counter-attack, played out to the left-hand side, and it was curled into the right-hand corner of the... Oh, hey, Dembele's pushing. Mbappe goes for the curler. Can't get it in. Okay, France has woken up, and I'm hearing that Netherlands has woken up that side too. Okay, so from the way I view it, I'm going to speak about France and Poland since I was more focused on that one for the full half. More players need to come to the party, man. There's people who are just coasting in this team, and I think it's costing the team. Mbappe is going to carry on trying. He's just flashed a ball wide there. But you can't have N'Golo Kante doing everything. He even took a shot now. Late run in, took a shot, went out for a goal, for a corner. You can't have him collecting the ball, playing the ball out from the back, getting into the front and playing the ball, shooting, making runs, doing all of those things. What is happening with the rest of the team? Dembele has looked a little bit lively. Coming on that right-hand side, he does put the pressure onto the left back, but you don't have anybody inside to play it to afterwards. Poland, on the other hand, I think they need to have a little bit more confidence in their game. This French team has given, Mbappe. This French team has given them so many chances and so many openings, but it almost feels like they've got the handbrake up. They're not willing to commit the extra man. They're not willing to help Lewandowski out up front. So I don't think they've troubled France's defense as much as you'd want to in these games. I'm seeing now in the Netherlands-Austria game that Netherlands has come out shooting, come out guns blazing. They're really pressing this team and pressing Austria back. Austria need to figure out how to make it out of this pressing, and also what they're going to do to go and score another goal here. I think that's what's missing. I loved Pendulo's point about simple football. Yeah, sometimes, guys, this modern football thing will trick you into thinking that you have to invert your right back and you have to play your midfielder like this and do that and all of these fancy things that the big clubs do. Just just get the win, man. Just get the win. Just go out there, put out a team that can get you the results. What does Coach Pitso say?
And we even have transition and what. Sometimes I don't even understand what they're saying. They say, hey, these guys are talking serious stuff. I mean, just win the game, guys.
Just win the game, guys. Just win the game. If it means helicopter football, long balls up, not that many touches on the ball, just win the game, right? So for France, just bring, like, I don't understand why Giroud is not played in these games, because I think it'd be the perfect platform for Mbappe to play off of. He'd also give a target to Dembele. He'd also give a focal point for when you play long balls up front and you need somebody who can control the ball. He's also somebody that likes to play the ball and make these weird little 1-2 passes inside the box to free up the strikers and attacking players. Just play him, man. Like, this is not working, honestly speaking. Let's see, maybe commentators curse, they're going to score after I say that. Kapu says, yeah, I agree. Hence, I feel Pep modern game kills these players when they play for their country. And also, just on that point, also, you need balls. These European coaches that coach these big teams don't have balls enough to say, you know what, guys, there's some of you who are not worthy of playing in this game. I am benching you. There's a system that I want to play that I understand and I know, but I know that I can't put all the stars into one game and play that system. So I need you guys to listen to me. There's so much, man. There's so much. And we've been watching. Some teams can play, and you can tell the system. These big teams, it's almost like you can tell the coaches are afraid to do what needs to be done. Gareth Southgate, if you want to play your boring football, play it with your chest. Come out and tell the players and choose your team and play your football and die on your sword. Otherwise, Foden is going to be running around for no reason. Otherwise, Trent Alexander-Arnold is going to be running around for no reason. So not sharp way. Sharp with some of these teams. Exactly. There needs to be somebody up there. Had Maravasta GD. Kapu says, I think Kamavinga, Thuram, Konate, and Coman should come on. I would love to see a midfield of Kamavinga, Tshwane, and Kamavinga. Okay, I guess you could keep Rabiot on, but Kamavinga and Kante. I think Kante is having fun in this further up the pitch role that he's having, and combining playing, taking shots, and doing all the things that he wasn't necessarily doing throughout his career, right? It would be nice to have somebody behind him that maybe could allow him to do that more. Maybe allow him to break up, play a little bit higher, press a little bit higher, win the ball back up there, do those type of things. Because, yeah, right now, Tshwane and Rabiot are not necessarily giving him much. Look, you have a guy running with you the whole way. That's what he does. That's what he does. That's what Dembele does. Penalty France. Penalty France.
Penalty,
Penalty France. This is what he does. Runs at the left back and gets fouled. Penduro says, I forgot to give you my prediction. It's also 2-1 to Austria. Oh, 2-1 to Austria. Okay, here comes a safety net. King, here comes a safety net that saved them. Last time it was an on goal, this time it's a penalty. So I guess the big teams are getting away with it. Master GD says Dembele is Saint Maxima. That's all he's there for, guys. That's all he's there for. He doesn't cross balls like that. He doesn't cut in like that. He's just there to get the ball, run at the left back, and win a foul or try get, in this case, it's a penalty. Kylian Mbappe has stepped up to take the penalty. Let's see if he can give France the 1-0 lead and change the standings there. There we go. France 1-0 versus Poland. France 1-0 versus Poland. The lack of everything we've spoken about, and yet again, they've got a get out of jail free card, basically here. Kylian Mbappe converts the penalty to give France a 1-0 lead. So as it stands, let me find the live table again. Oh. As it stands in the table, Netherlands was number 1, but now France goes up to what? 7 points? And Netherlands and Austria have to battle it out for that second spot. Let's see. Kapu says Kante, Kamavinga, and Griezmann in the midfield with Coman, Mbappe, and Thuram in attack. I still want Giroud, man. I'm gonna say this until. I still want Giroud. Oh, welcome to the game, Poland. Now you guys decide. Kylian Penape says Pendulo over here. Saint Maximum should have been something else. He's so unfortunate. Well, life, guys. Oh, there we go. It's updated. France is number 1, 7 points. Netherlands 5 points on number 2. Austria then brings up the 3rd place. Did Austria just score? Yeah, almost. Austria just scored to make it what, 2-1? Heaven. I need to see that goal again. I just missed it. So current scores, 57th minute, France 1-0. Austria has just made it 2-1 in their game. Agent says, I told you the game is this side. Agent. I'm watching it. Marcel Sabitzer. That's Sabitzer who? Let's see. Oh, finish. And then France is hitting. Okay, we're finally waking up. Okay, then we're finally waking up. Akola forcing a save there. Oh, what a header. Head number 6, Shem. Okay, no, did they change the guy who scored the own goal? Did they change the guy who scored the own goal? Because it's 2 own goals now. 2 own goals in one game. Hey, yay. This tournament is tournament of own goals. That's all it is. No way. They shouldn't have given it as an own goal. It was going in marawa. The only guy escaping this thing, Van Dijk, is it? Is Van Dijk on? Let's see, here comes France. Oh, N'Golo Kante, man. Hey, N'Golo Kante touching the ball late. Yo. Win another one, Dembele. Win another one. You're right there. Top goal scorer is on goal. Rumor has it Chelsea's trying to buy him. I'm kidding. Dembele beats his... Ow. Then he slips. That's what I'm talking about. That some on goals are difficult to say. It's bad defenders. I agree, too close to the goal. He might have... Too close to the goal, but might have given it due to the massive change of direction. I think that's the thing for me, is that it went in one side, it was going in one side, went the total extreme other side. Okay, here comes Griezmann and Kamavinga. Oh, they're saying Rabiot, Bacola. Kante. Oh, Giroud. Finally, man. Rabiot, Bacola, and Kante are coming off. Giroud, Griezmann and Kamavinga are coming on, which means that Griezmann is probably going to play in the 10, Giroud as the striker, Mbappe off to the left with Dembele on the other side. Let's see. Let's see if I've earned my my UEFA Pro license. Let's see. Would have kept Kante on, to be honest with you, and taken off Rabiot or thingy. Keep going, Poland. Don't turn around. Rather let the move die when you're at the post. Don't turn around. Great ballas, man. Some cojones. 61st minute. Austria leads Netherlands 2-1 and France leads Poland 1-0. Oh, Giroud, you've just come on, bro. Like, you can't be so injured that you're sitting down. Ooh. 150 million pounds on a 9-year contract. Agent. Master GD says, what if I get an extra 5% for the goal? Given that as an on goal is unfair. Then score a clearer goal, Master GD. Kapu says Dembele isn't bad. I mean, he's doing better than Anthony. Just bent. Well, at least we know his role. I think I would tell Dembele one thing. Get the ball, attack the left back. We'll try our best to make sure that the striker is keeping the extra player busy, or that Kunde is overlapping in a way that, you know, it becomes a one-on-one. And then you just do the business of looking that man in the eye and getting your fouls. This is what you do. And every now and then, when you get free, put the ball in, Giroud is going to be there. Near post, low cross. We know Giroud. I don't know why I'm speaking so highly about that man. He's given me some nightmares, man. Ozil would have the record if not for him. Let's go. You've attacked your man. Low cross, first post. Low cross, first post. Why are you making Mbappe head of the ball, Dembele? Yes, Pulatau. Yes, Giroud is on. Master GD says England is scared mobiling. They're either getting Austria or Netherlands. Let's see, guys. Let's see. Ziawamos. Poland is starting to give more players to the attack. They're committing more players. So Dembele is taking advantage of that right-hand side. It seems like that's where the game is going to be played. It makes sense. You don't want Mbappe to be too far wide out now that you've brought in a striker. So it would have to go up the right-hand side to allow Mbappe to drift in. And maybe if Hernandez still has some stamina left in his locker, he can push up. Guys, Poland. Look at the play. Look at Giroud and getting players in as target men. I'm going to make this point forever, guys. If I'm right, even Weghorst. Oh, is he on? Agent, what do you call Weghorst? What do you call Weghorst, the agent? It's better than Giraffe Wami, man. Hi, my poor giraffe. Agent. So they didn't put your boy on. I feel sorry for Lewandowski. If there's one player, in these games that we're watching now, I feel sorry. It's Wijnaldum and Van de Ven. Kunde. Play the 1-2. Play the 1-2. Play the 1-2. He loves that thing. Play the 1-2, Griezmann. David Percy. Pendulo says, how about Modric? I feel sorry because we all know Lewandowski's talent. But he just so happens to play for a country that doesn't have the quality of player to play him the way that he needs to be played. So, for example, here he's been nowhere because Poland doesn't get the ball up. And when they do get the ball up into that final third, it's like they switch off. They don't know where to make the pass. They don't know, you'll see them often when they get the ball, they start slowing down and it's almost like they want to turn around. And that's when they lose the ball. So I feel sorry for players like Lewandowski, Modric. Somebody said Modric in the comments. Shem, I feel sorry for those type of players, Shem. Princess robbery, Dembele diving as usual. It's got one job. He's got one job. Why not pass? I feel the same way. Why didn't he just pass that ball? Look, Dembele is having so much fun. How's Mbappe going to fit at Real Madrid? What position? Guys, tell me in the comments. We've seen what Mbappe looks like as a striker, right here. I don't know what he looks like in the French league, but you've already got Jude, you've got Rodrigo, you've got Vinicius. Where does Mbappe fit in Real Madrid? Are you going to say, since Kroos is leaving anyway, have Kamavinga play single one-man six, one-man CDM, and put Mbappe in as a striker? What would you do? The guys there in the comments, tell me. I would take Artanovic at United. Love his hold-up play. Oh, Artanovic. Kind of what team did Artanovic play for? I'm blanking. Was it Southampton? I can't remember. Mpendulo says it's about time till we see Koeman picking his nose. It's better than Lowe. Remember Lowe? Remember where Lowe's hand went? And then it smelled that thing, man. Rodrigo out and Mbappe in. Okay. Mbappe on the right. Interesting. Hey, Pendulo. Anyone, man. It's Stoke. Anyone, man. Stoke in West Ham. Master GD says they'll attack the left. Rodrigo and Vini do that. So add one more guy. But where does he start his run? Where does he end his run? Does he stand on the line? Does he drop back and play with Jude Bellingham? Carlo Ancelotti has a tough job to do, man. As a Madrid fan, he'll be a striker with Valverde filling in the cross spot, which will open space for Rodrigo. Okay, let me think about it. But wouldn't they have an extra man then? Wouldn't they have an extra man? Crossed there by France. Couldn't get there. Mbappe would play with even CR7 and Messi on your side. Okay, we'll see. The disrespect is real. Peko says, Gunjani, namhlanje. Aye, man. Me, I'm still fine. I'm on holiday. Bellingham will make way for Mbappe. Open. You would take Bellingham out. La Liga player of the season. Last year. A guy who scored what? How many goals in a row? Aye, guys. Maybe Rodrigo. Okay, agent, I understand you when you say Rodrigo. Because he doesn't have the sauce, man. He doesn't have the sauce. Here's Vegas, agent. He doesn't have the sauce. Vinicius has the sauce. He has a bit of PR behind him. Bellingham has the sauce. Rodrigo, I don't know what people think of him. There we go. You've won the... Mbappe to Madrid is not the right decision for me. He should have came to United. To United? You would want Mbappe to come to United so you guys can Cristiano him, eh? so you guys can pop by him. They still have Endrick, Arda, Rodrigo for right wing, Diaz with Vinny on the left wing, says Kapu. Master GD says Kamaving and Chouameni to share CDM, Valverde and Gula to share CM. Okay, I hear you. Agent says the Golden Boy is in right now. What did you call Vegas, Agent? Just to remind everyone. MK says Rodrigo will go out. Pendulo says Rodrigo Kista. No way, Mr. OT. No, but I'm saying he doesn't have the... Like, if you made me pick between Jude, Vinicius, and him, Shem. He's Shem. He'll be a super sub. There we go, Lewa. Take it upon yourself, man. This team is not playing. He won the ball himself and took a shot just wide on the goals. Just as a recap, or just as a reminder, it's 72 minutes into the game. Austria are 2-1 up versus Netherlands. Doesn't look like Netherlands is serious about coming back into that game. And you have France leading Poland by 1 goal. As it stands, France goes through as number 1 with 7 points. And then Austria follows with 6 points, with the Netherlands hoping to be one of the best third place finishers to make it through into the next round. That is how it's looking right now in the 2 games that are on right now. Kamavinga. Mbappe United is so wild. Leander. Vini, Rodrigo, and Mbappe will all start. State says so we can Di Maria him, so we can Alex Sanchez State. Exactly my reasoning. He's like that youngster has to make way for Krotman. Let's see. Modern David Percy. Netherlands wants England. England still have a bit of a job to do. Kamaving has the wrong stats on, he's slipping. Sai says, what if Poland win? If Poland win this game somehow, that would mean that France would go to 4 points. Austria, if it stays like this, would be number 1. Netherlands, I believe, okay, let's see. They would have a better goal difference than France, so they would go number 2. Poland, they'd be... There's no real hope for them. They've lost 2 games. And 3 points doesn't look like it's going to be enough to put them through. For me, Rodrigo, Vini, then Bellingham. But I see Rodrigo growing to become a number 10 in the future. Pendulo, Bellingham, number 3. Okay. Maybe it's PR. Maybe it's marketing. Oh, welcome to the box, Poland. You guys are finally making it up there, but you're making Lewandowski drop back to play the ball. He has to be his own playmaker. Did you see how he played that ball in so that you could get it back, but they didn't play the ball back to him? Dembele? Simple. Mbappe. Is this your king? Yeah? The guys are saying, Mbappe, is this your king? All in. Goalkeeper to beat. Guys. I don't rate that PR merchant, says Pendulo. Did the Dutch score a goal? Yeah, I didn't even see it. Okay, Memphis. Okay, that complicates things a little bit more. Now we're back to 2-2 on that side. Okay, Agent. I see Veghorst. Okay. He's got an assist. Master GD says, are there people who genuinely believe that Southgate won't top that group? It won't be for his play, to be honest with you. It won't be for his play. They're checking the goal over there in the Austria game. There's also a potential penalty review that's happening here as well. France could have given away a penalty. Is that Upamecano? Ooh. Would it be harsh? There's still contact. Oh, Penene. France. Penalty. France have given away a penalty.
Penalty, Dara, give penalty.
Oh, two penalties could change the whole way how this game looks. The ref has been called over. What are they saying? Is it Weghorst? What are they saying is the issue here? Oh, Lewandowski, at least he can get a goal. Are they doing VAR? Well, they were doing VAR, so now it's a penalty on this side. And then I think it's a goal on the other side. The Ballon d'Or winner will depend on Bellingham's performance on the Euros and Vini's performance. That's true, State. In Copa America. Okay, Poland to make it 1-1. Lewandowski steps up to take the penalty. 76th minute. This could again throw the group into disarray. Oh, Lewandowski. He's calling for a retake. He's calling for a retake, but he missed that. Lewandowski, man.
Bafana, man. What?
It's can't be, nada. It can't be. Nada, it can't be.
So what are they saying? Is it a retake? Is it a retake? Hey, these games are getting hot at the end, eh? Bellingham doesn't have that number 10 class. I'm not sure about his creativity. Guys. Upa Maguire. Okay, it's a retake. The penalty kick was checked. It seems as though the goalkeeper, Magnon, left his line before the time. So he's getting a retake, Lewandowski, after a truly bad penalty. So let's see if Poland can make it 1-1. Oh, same spot. Lewandowski makes it 1-1. Now we've got to do maths again. I just got a notification. It's a goal. 2-2 in the Netherlands-Austria game. 1-1 in the France-Poland game. Hey, Ziawa, man. Yeah, it was retake. He left his line. You're not allowed to leave your line before contact is made with the ball, which makes it harder when people are doing the stutter step. So, yeah, you're not allowed to do that. Hey, Malume Kutso, he was like, no, he sent it directly there. And he did the exact same thing. Goal, Austria. Hi, guys. I'm still watching I'm still trying to do the maths for France. Oh, lama kema Samus. The game is hot here too, agent. No, I lie. It's just penalties. Okay, Poland are playing. Wait. Are Poland coming out their shells now? Marcel Uyabiza. Oh, what a run. What a finish. Yo, way. Poland is trying to get a goal. Netherlands is going out. Van Dijk is looking forward to holiday. They might be best third place. Sabetha with the Cole Palmer celebration. Yeah, you're right, Malume Kutso. His name should be Sebetsa. Marcel Sebetsa. Because why was Sebetsa on that side? How did United miss this Sabetsa? Didn't everybody want him at some point? Weren't there offers from everyone? Who scores Sabitzer on this side? Lewandowski on the other side. The first goal for France was a Mbappe penalty. And then on this side, does Sabitzer have 2? Just put down the goal scorers there for the Austria game, because I'm not necessarily following that one all the way. France with a substitution. Bafana has come onto the pitch for Tshwane. Oh, Sibitsa. Okay, I hear you, Sibitsa. Because the Sibitsa the hell out of that ball. Let's see. Poland is on the attack. Surprise, surprise. Poland almost with a Sabitzer type situation, and Lewandowski hit it over. Let's see what's happening. Austria's game is better than France's game, man. Austria's going all out. Hey, it's hot. No, it's hot. They're checking the goal. I see. There was a goal disallowed. Something's going to make me change and stop watching this France game, to be honest with you. Yeah, I should have watched it. MK, I'm having the worst FOMO right now. I'm watching it half because it's on my phone. But I have the worst FOMO. Here comes Netherlands on the attack. Ooh, I'm even commentating it now. What were you trying to do there? That would have been a monster goal. You are right, Agent. I'll give you that. You did say that that game is going to be hot. Poland has run out of steam on this side. They were doing so well. Sabitzer got injured and he couldn't establish himself in the team. Couldn't play 5 consecutive games, says Master GD. Come on, guys, push up. Poland, you've got nothing to play for. Nothing to play for. All you can get is 3 points. Just push up, man. Make things interesting. Coming from a guy that wanted France to be in the final. Here we go. Here we go, Poland. It's fine. It's fine. That was a bad cross, but it's okay. Let's get back into it. Just put it into the box, boy. Just put it into the box. Lewandowski's there. Corner Poland. Poland is also pushing, guys. Not as exciting, but Poland is also pushing. Okay, let's see. Let's see. Guys, 298 people watching. I've only got 5 followers. We do these. We do these watch-alongs. How is Mbappe's nose, says Tali. Well, the mask is holding up. The mask seems to be doing its job. But he hasn't been in this game like that. Corner to Poland. Oh, unlucky boy. Unlucky boy. Pendulo with OT is vouching for Lewa. Hey, I need Lewa to do the business, man. I need Lewa to do the business. There's 5 minutes left, or well, 10 minutes if we're being honest. I want to see. I want to see the legend. Oh, Agent. Van Persie would have scored. Van Persie would have scored that one. Rebecca's unlucky, Agent. Okay, I see you. Oh, Giroud. Another guy I was vouching for. I want to be honest, he hasn't been in this game. He hasn't been in this game. I expected a lot more from him. I was making a lot of noise, and he hasn't been there. Can he still be the change that is needed in this game? I don't know. Corner France. At the same time, is that Austria an attack or what's happening? Dembele is coming off. Kolomwani is making it in. Chris says, Netherlands, please score. I can't have Spain play Netherlands in the round of 16. Why not, guys? 85 minutes in. Let's see if Griezmann can give something there. Luyanda, unfortunately not. Unfortunately not. I'm not going to be live for that game. I might just go live informally, but I'm not going to be live all the way for that game. I'll try sneak it in. I see Rednick and realized him and Ten Hag would have cooked. Yeah, Master Chidi, Rednick told you guys the things that were wrong with your club. And he was rushed out. You guys shipped him out. Let's banter England together. Okay, let me do this. I'll be live for the first half. I will sneak it in. I'll be live for the first half. Griezmann. Ragnick has a good way of coaching, but ETH is more stern. Ragnick as a TD would have been amazing. Oh, Mbappe's nose. Tali, did you know that Mbappe's nose is going to, because it seems like he's holding his nose there. Did you know that something was going to happen to his nose? And if you can see into the future, Tali, please, lotto numbers. Just drop the lotto numbers. You can DM me the lotto numbers and, you know, we can share it. Ten Hag says he doesn't want Ragni. Oh, Mbappe. Did he hit somebody else? Oh, Nkosiam. Did he break it even more? Okay, he's still playing though. This is what Real Madrid was afraid of. This is exactly what Real Madrid was afraid of. Oh, wow. Kamavinga. 9-9, vel. Straight up. Straight up. Okay, here comes the Netherlands on the attack. Ball played in. Let's go, Austria. Oh, let me check the updated one, man. Okay, so as it stands, now Austria is number 1, 6 points. Then France would be number 2 on 5 points, with Netherlands being the 3rd place finisher with 4 points. Right? Poland, our shame, point nyana, man, at least. Conceded 6 goals in the 3 games they've played. Let's go, Poland. I want drama. $89 minutes. So, okay, 90 minutes on the other game. We're probably going to have 5 minutes on either side in order for something to happen. For Poland to score and really turn this game into something else, or for Austria to also score and give us a tight finish there. Well, to score and further extend whatever they have in the lead. Poland, there's not time to park the bus. You guys are out anyway. Don't park the bus. Heaven. Poland are out here playing like they've got another game in 2 days' time. Deschamps trying to push this France team to go forward. Or maybe they're just being trolls. Maybe they're just being trolls. We've done our job. Ow. Sibica is coming off. France. Is this the attack they're looking for? Mbappe's not going to pass that ball, bro. Mbappe's not going to pass that ball. Not in the final minutes. He's going to try and look for his own thing. Marcel Useverit. Says Umpendulo. Agent says he's being rested. Rested for who? For what? Five minutes, like I said, 5 minutes on this side with France, Poland, and 6 minutes on Netherlands, Austria. MK, thank you so much for the 2 roses. Thank you. Mbappe is looking to go for himself, and let's see. Star player. Passa polo. Mara agent. Workhorse or how? France jersey is so dry. You know, when you play so badly that Malume Kutz has to find joy in, or has to find something in your jerseys. Poland are really playing this game like they've got something to lose. Agent says it's where these 2 teams are going for the final. He's a workaholic, workhorse. I like him. That's why it's workhorse for me. Libitso like a workhorse. Austria wasting time, says Leander. Yeah. Why must they not waste time, guys? It's football, the thing. Austria's top of the group right now. I don't know if they know that they're top of the group right now, but they're top of the group right now. That is the pants for me. Leander, keep Betway. It is Betway, guys. Leander, what did you bet, Leander? Yeah, you should have just gone both teams to score. I'm sure you went Netherlands straight win. Austria's playing it safe, says Wahib. MK says, Mara, that should have been a red in J-Lo. Is that not even professional? Memphis? No dice. The tournament is boring, to be honest, says Lebza. Lebza comes in with a shot to the Euros. Agent says, I almost made a comment reserved for the group when I said, please, I'm glad you censored yourself. I'm glad you censored yourself. Guys, the WhatsApp group is fun. You guys should consider joining the WhatsApp group by clicking on the link in my TikTok profile and clicking on the WhatsApp group button, and it'll take you to YouTube. Click on join. Well, it'll do it for you, and then you'll be in the members area. There's a link to the WhatsApp. If you're on YouTube watching, just click on join. I would love to see Switzerland versus Austria. Oh, Malume. Anyway, guys, we're coming to the end of this. As you know, I'm not going to stay long. So since I'm going to be doing England the first half, I need to get everything together. So guys, I'm going to end it and then we can come back. Oh, okay, I'm going to allow 5 people a minute to say what they need to say if 5 people jump on. And then I need to then get ready for the England game because I want to give you top-notch things, man. Lewa chasing the game alone. I told you, Malume Kutso. I told you. It's tough there. Our AFCON was far better than this, says Lebza. Leander says, I love international football for the underdog stories because how are Austria topping their group? Because France and them are not playing. Netherlands? Okay. That should be a foul. on Mbappe. That should have been a foul. Exactly, Luyanda. Why didn't you take the shot? What's wrong with Chamavi? Chamavi. Okay, guys, France and Poland has ended 1-1. Has ended 1-1. Very quickly, guys, I need you guys to jump on and tell me what you think about the games. Because I need to then prepare for England. Agent, you've got a minute, my brother. What do you think?
There's a reason why he's the father of Jurgen Klopp, hey, father of Jurgen Pressy. You know, yeah, no, I'm impressed. I'm impressed with Austria. You know, it's nice to see the fans jumping up and down. You know, like who'd have thought? You know, so I think what this makes it interesting. I'd like to see the try again because I think now it means if England does go through past the round of 16, I think they face France in the quarters. So I think that makes things a bit interesting, you know. And I would like to hear the unlucky first team placed in the other group that's going to face France now because France is second now. So, yeah, good game. I think this is the best game of the Euros so far that I've watched at least. So, yeah.
France is not here, agent, man.
I said somewhere that the difference between the Champers and Southgate is Mbappe, but let me not go there.
Okay. So then, just for time's sake, we're going to be back again at 9 for the England game. So I'm not going to say too much. I'm not going to ask too much. I just want to make sure of that tray. Let me pull up the tray and we see what happens. So the bracket view of this tournament before I close. Guys, I'll be back again 9 o'clock then. Let me see. Oh, it doesn't want to load. Evan. I don't know how quickly. You know what? I'll bring it up when we go to England, just for time's sake. Guys, I'll be back at 9 o'clock so that we can watch England and take it from there. So I'll see you guys at 9. Follow if you have not followed. Subscribe if you're not subscribed.